Well guys, back with another video. Turns out the brand new clock motor that I went and bought at one of those big craft stores was defective. Yup. And attempting to put that second hand in there, it broke it. Okay, so it goes tick, 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 but the hands don't go move, move, move. So, save a few dollars. Instead of spending $10 and going back to that craft store and getting the exact same kit that probably would have the exact same problem, I went to the local thrift store, got this here little cute clock for $6.50, and I tested it. It works. It doesn't have a second hand setting on it, but it works. So I'm gonna take this guy out, throw this probably in the garbage or something. Then we're gonna put this in here. I'm gonna take this one and throw it in the garbage. So here we go. Let's get this guy just out of the way for right now. Let's get this new one taken apart. Now as you can see, it's got a little, looks like a little washer. No, nut, finger nut, you know. You just use your fingers to unscrew this one. That's as tight as it goes. So we're just gonna take that out very carefully, not to lose anything. Okay, set it there. Yeah, just a little cap nut piece. Put that, take the hand off, and then this guy probably, there we go, just squeeze it out. And then take some nut, probably this guy, 7/16 as the other one was. Nope. Use your trusty pliers and just get it a little loose. Oh, it's not much up there. Well, it fits in there, so it probably was a 7/6. We'll see. Set that right there. Oh, there's a little washer or something on there. We're just gonna gently pull. Yep. We're not going to use this bracket. Don't need it. Rubber washer. We're going to double up the rubber washers off the old one. That'll, you know, maybe help. And that's permanently attached. Maybe. Yep. So there we go. We got everything off. The only thing we're going to have to reuse off the broken clock motor inside is another rubber washer and the brass washer. So there we go. We can get rid of that guy. I would throw it, but there's expensive stuff behind me. Like, just gonna get this guy back apart here. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get this unscrewed. Don't lose any parts, but you know, don't mix them up. And then, you know, because maybe, you know, maybe these hands look like they might interchange. You know, figure out no, I don't want the thin hands. One of them's bent from yesterday. Now you can just put this on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my theory here is when I went to press that second hand in there, I think, yep, it cracked it right there. It said nope. So that second hand was definitely defective. So that's fine. Learn something, you know. I've never actually put a clock motor together, believe it or not. So now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna double washer these up on this new one. Keep this shaft away from this glass here. It's expensive. And then we're just gonna set it on in. This one's got a little switch, you know. So if you don't want to waste the battery, you can just shut it off. Let's just get her put in here. Yep. Come on now, just. Okay. Looks like I can't double washer it. Get rid of one of these. Because it's just not enough coming out the other side. Oh yeah, that should be. Oh yeah, well away from the glass. I expected it to be longer. That was my mistake. Now we're just gonna put this little super shiny washer on. Get it tight. Don't want it moving around. No, I might see something here actually. Let's see if the much shinier nut is the same shaft size. So I'll take the good nut, try and thread it on to. Yep, that's fine. This is the one off the new bad motor. But it's a little bit shinier, a little bit nicer looking. That's what I'll put on there, yep. And also, I know what size it is. So there's that. And then we're just gonna it doesn't want to come off the socket. Come off the ratchet, that's fine. You don't want to go too tight, you know. It's brittle wood. And I'm not really using very much torque, and that's just fine. So now we got it assembled right there, ready to put the hands on. We'll go with the hands that came off the other clock assembly here. Now you want to slide this guy on pointing right at 12 o'clock. Okay. So what the instructions said. And you press it on just like so, pointing right at 12 o'clock. Then you put this guy on also pointing right at 12 o'clock. Press it. You know, it doesn't really want to stay. Sure, that's fine. Now we're going to take this little nut and we're just going to run her down . Make sure it's back at 12. Just gently get it screwed on there gently. There we go. The hand's a little bit loose, but I think that's just how it was. So, now we're just gonna shut the door. Look at that. Look at that. Looking all nice. I'll get you in better. But now, well, it's set at 12 o'clock, but somehow the motor got turned a little sideways. But that's okay, because all I can do is just twist it, and then, you know, run it. There we go, we got her set at 12 o'clock. Now let's see what's the current time. 5:08. Now we're just gonna we're just gonna spin this little dial to that ain't right. Let me see here. What have we got? I gotta take this nut. There was okay, I'm gonna try. There we go, I think. That's better. I just had that nut a little cross-threaded, which is, you know, better than no threads, right? You know. So let's set the time to 5:10. Okay. See? Time set 5:10. Yep, I hear it doing the thing that it's supposed to do. So now, let's just take a peek here. There is a little Yeah, see, this one probably used to have a second hand on it. Because it still had the little, you can't see it, sure. There's a little tiny piece here that is basically indexed for a dowel on here. And if you take a look at the second hand that's roaming around now inside here, that's fine. Let me... Let me see where that second hand just went. It's in here somewhere. I don't have a flashlight or an idea where my brain went. The second hand is... Oh, I got it right here. Felt it. Yeah, see, this guy's not indexed like it's supposed to be. Oh, and speaking of parts and pieces, those two little screws I was talking about that are roaming around in here, I got one. And if you can, I'll get you in closer to see. You know, flathead screw, real short. Definitely, you know, a period correct style. You know, because they didn't, I don't think they had Phillips heads, you know, the cross pattern head in 34. So, and I don't see too much damage on it, so I'll make sure to include these. They'll be inside floating around. You'll hear them rattling around. So, there we go. Let me get you in and show you how everything's looking. I can tell you right now, it's moved. I set it at 510, it's already reading 513. So, as of right now, I'm going to throw this guy on eBay as soon as the video is done. I will, when I load this video, I will try and put a link down below where you can bid on this puppy or just buy it outright. Got enough zeros out on there before the dollar sign, before the decimal point, before the joke, and it'll definitely be yours. I'm not gonna put it up for that much, to be honest, but you know, I'm gonna do some more research and see, you know, what's a mantelpiece clock from 1934 going for, and then I'll probably subtract couple from there, because obviously it's not 100% a 1934 clock anymore. It's got pieces from a modern AA battery clock, unfortunately. But think of it like car guys, it's an LS swapped 1934 hot rod. It's still a 1934, just got modern pieces under the hood. Guys, here's another close-up view of it. As you can see, there's the plaque we keep talking about. So there it is. You know, there's that rough finish on the ring, but you know, somebody wants to clean that up. Sure, I think it looks pretty good. Hinge has a little bit of wiggle in it, but you know, it's old. You're not going to be opening it 5 times a day. But there's all the pieces. You know, I set it at 510. It's now reading 515, so that's a win in my book. Yeah, see, this hinge is just little bound up. I'll get it wiggled loose here in a second. I'll figure out why it's getting bound up. It's wanting to. Why is it doing that? Oh. That's why. There's a little piece. Maybe you can see it right there. That is, believe it or not, that's that washer, or that nut, from a different clock motor. Not the one I pulled out. Not the one I did yesterday, is what I'm saying. It's probably the original one from 1934. And it's just been hanging out in that ring for the past couple of years, and it was sitting up there binding things up. That's actually really cool. I'm going to leave that there. So, there's that. Yep, shuts nice now. Get you flipped around. Here's that screw I was talking about. There's another one in there. See if maybe you can see it. Better, see? There's that flathead. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna throw it in here. There, threw it in there. There's the old clock mechanism. So, there you go. Part 2. The final rebuild, for me at least, of a 1934 clock with some modern stuff in it. So, what are you guys working on? Post that down in the comments, and I'll try and get the link posted on eBay, where you can decide if you want to be the brand new owner of this sweet puppy. So you guys, have a good rest of your day. Just keep on renewing stuff.